Hi everyone, it's Marcy Denning here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Southwestern Ontario, Canada, and I'd like to thank you for pressing play on today's video. Please say hello when you join me. Let me know where you're coming from. I love to hear from you. I'm just adjusting everything here, bringing you up on my iPad so that I can see any comments. All right, there we go. And Miss Sylvie is down here playing. So you may hear a little bit of her. All right, so I hope you are all staying cool. It is so dang hot here in Southwestern Ontario right now. All right, so let's straighten you out. We are a little crooked here. All right, it's June 1st, you guys. Oh my gosh, I have not pulled off my tab yet. I cannot believe it is June. That is just so crazy. So, let's see here. That helps too. All right. So June means new host code. Please use this month's host code when you're shopping in my online store. And because it is June 1st, we have the new specials happening. So with every $75 order you place with me before tax and shipping, each month you're going to be able to choose either Maisie's Makes or Marcy's merch. I've been crazy busy and not home a whole lot. So, oh my gosh, this is terribly crooked. All right, let's get you guys out of the way so that we can, there. Okay. So I have not done my, prepped my stuff yet. So that is coming. So we have, we have a new starter kit promotion. Hello, Jeannie. This time is, you get to choose $206 worth of products and only pay $135 when you sign up to be part of my team between June 1st and 30th. You can put whatever you want in your starter kit. It is completely customizable for you. It's whatever you want that fits in that amount. You just cannot go over the $206. You don't have to do what I do. You can just enjoy that discount and enjoy being part of a creative community. It is completely up to you. You can give it a try, and if it's not for you, you can walk away and keep all that fabulous product. There is never any shipping charged for the starter kit, and in Ontario and a few other provinces, there's no tax either, which is incredible. So it is $206 in Ontario. Whatever you want, $206 worth of product, you're only paying $135. Wowzer, you get so much with that. All right, that's not for you. Well, guess what? We have a designer series paper sale starting today. And as a demonstrator, we get our demonstrator discount on top of that sale price. So if you're getting your a 20% demonstrator discount, you're gonna get 15% off. That's 35% off that regular price. So Countryside Inn, so fabulous. I placed an order this morning and I've got 2 of these coming. So $14.45, then I get my additional demonstrator discount on top of that sale price. Who likes this good sale? I do. All right, so all of that information is on my blog. Next we have the Welcome In is the Paper Pumpkin Kit for June. And it closes on June 10th. Also, there is the add-on dies. I don't know if they're left. I did not get a chance to check it out before I came live with you. I had an appointment this morning, so Yeah, the add-on dies, it's a vase and a little flower with a leaf that coordinates with that, and that coordinates with the Countryside Inn. And I think that coming soon, demonstrators can pre-order now. We've got new online exclusives. I did not pre-order. I wasn't in my budget right now, so coming July 1st for you guys. However, you can add this to your starter kit. So One Horse Open Sleigh Suite. That is the stamp set, the dies, the designer series paper, and the snowflakes. Or the Timeless Charm Bundle, which is flowers with leaves in that and the dies. So that is for demonstrators right now. You can, like I said, you can add this to your starter kit. I'm always, always, always looking to add to my fabulous team. All right, and one more thing I want to tell you about. All right, this is my card for next week's Stamp a Stack. One of my cards. This here is the Apple Harvest stamp set. This is in the annual catalog. The apple blossom dies that coordinate, they were a, I forget what it was called last year. These dies coordinate with this set. They were regular $48. They're on the clearance rack right now for $19.20. I loved this stamp set. Makes beautiful cards. My sentiment's from something else, but look at all of these dies you get, and 25 dies in here. So this here cluster of the apples with the branch and the leaves, this apple duo, this flower, and this apple, they all have the coordinating dies, plus you've got a branch, you've got some other flowers and leaves and details, and then this scalloped border, and then a long, big sentiment tag die. Like, wow, $19.20, you guys. Oh my gosh, if you like this, I would pop that on your order, as well as these before they're sold out. I can't believe they're still in the clearance rack. So I really wanted to tell you that because that's incredible, the price savings. All right, so let's show you. Today we are working with Hey Chuck. I love this set. So much fun. Using the bundle because I'm using the dies. I'm also paired it with the layering leaves. I wanted this splatter here. And because I'm making it a Father's Day card, I'm using that Happy Father's Day sentiment. I'm also pulling in some glorious gingham, and this is on sale. I just put that down there. Let's see. That sale price, because it's not as big of a paper pack, it's regular $14.50. This is on for $12.32. Like, wow. And then I'm also using the Radiating Stitches dies. So let's get this stuff out of the way. Oh, I forgot to get my get this die out that I'm going to be using. This fun chicken. All right, come on, get back in here. All right. Yeah, it's going up to 33 degrees this afternoon, and it is men's league for my guys, so they're going to be extremely toasty hot out on that golf course. All right, so today's card is inspired by the birthday card that my sister Carol sent me. I shared this last week. So cute. And this is the card that I came up with. So this just goes to show that if you like a card layout, or if you're getting Maisie's Makes from me, You can substitute out any stamp set you want, change it up, and it's going to give it a completely different look. So this is going to be my father-in-law's. Whoop, I am too high. Let's zoom out a bit. This is going to be my father-in-law's Father's Day card, because he is going to get such a big kick out of that. That guy, he is so funny with that little bit of attitude happening. Like, just look at him. He makes me laugh. All right. So I've already got some of my stuff prepped here. So we are going to ink up, and I'm going to show you how to cut this. Now, when I was creating this card, I got so much ink on my fingers. I wrecked a couple pieces of cardstock. So let's just hope that I don't do that today. All right, so that is stamped. And then, oh, here we go, my little banner. And then we'll set that aside to dry for a few moments. Hello, Jeannie. You have a beautiful 22 degrees and you had lunch on the deck. How lovely. I was out sweeping up all of the tree shedding, and then I came in and was sneezing up a storm because of all the pollen and that's out there. It's crazy. And it doesn't matter if I stamp that a little crooked because I am cutting it down. All right, so, oh, we need to take this one as well. Let's open that back up. Put you up there, get that. All right, so happy Father's Day. So I'm going to have 2 of these cards. There. Now I can put this black away. Now, with this card, now Carol did her, I did mine a little different than Carol. What she did, when she cut this top panel off, you can see, when she cut that off, she used that as her front panel, just like so. However, so keep your piece because you can use it for that, but I wanted it a little smaller because my image was smaller. So I cut my, I cut a piece of the cardstock to match inside that Radiating Stitches dies. And this is Blueberry Bushel, you guys. So, but before we get to cutting, I've been cutting up a storm, so I need to change my blade. So I want to show you how easy that is to do. So the Stampin' Up! Trimmer has your 2 blades. Your light one is your scoring, your dark one is your cutting. And in here, there is a little notch that it goes in and out so that you can pop it out. So can I get it? There we go. I don't know if you saw that. I came down to this spot here where that notch is and lifted it out. And that is my old blade. Now, you don't need to change them too often, but when you start to get the fuzzies, that's when it's time to change it. And so they come in a 4-pack. So 1 package of this is going to last you quite a long time because there's 4 in there. So that's the end of that one. And then to make sure I'm in, let's zoom in a bit. Okay, so there. So my notch is right here. Wait for I'm too far away. Sorry, Donna. I've just zoomed in a bit. So this is where my little notch is, right here. So I'm going to angle this to slide it in, slide it back, and then pop it down, and it is in. Easy peasy. All right, so this guy is down 2.5 inches. So I am going to place my cardstock in on the right where the score line is. I'm going to place that in there, into the gully or whatever you want to call it. And my 2.5 inches is right there where my finger is. So I am going to, we've got an arrow, we've got a line, so that's going to show us exactly where to stop. So I'm coming down, and then once my, see if I can't, so see my line on my cutting blade matches up with that 2.5. So I have cut down 2.5 there. Then I'm going to rotate it with my cut at the top, facing to the left, and I'm going to line up at 2.5 inches, and I'm going to bring my cutting blade back to the top, and I am going to come all the way down till that line, excuse my head for just a second, till that line matches, and ta-da, there you go. So that is how easy it is to create that. And I really wanted to share that with you so that you knew how to do it. So then we will just take, now because it's been cut, you're gonna have to just be a little careful when you're lining it up to fold it over to burnish. Make sure that your edges all line up. And there we have it. Oh, it's so fun. I hope I'm not the only one that gets so excited with easy, fun folds. All right, so let's move that cute card out of the way. We're going to do some ink blending. So let's move that out of the way. And you'll see there's my splatter. Because just the brown, the crumb cake, I did not feel it was too flat looking. So I know this looks green. I've got crumb cake and I've got balmy blue. So we're going to start with the crumb cake. And I've got my mini blending brush. And I write on them. So I have a large and a mini for certain colors that I know I use quite a bit. So I've shown you this trick. I'm loading it up and I'm putting some of that ink on there, and then I am coming in, and you can go as high or as low as you want. And I'm just coming back to pick up that ink that I have put there so that I'm not wasting a ton of ink. But if I was to pick this up and immediately go there, I might end up with a blotch, and I don't want that. So I'm just going over here to pick that ink up. So make that as light or as dark as you're wanting. And this is where having a couple of the silicone craft sheets is a good idea if you're going to do this type of technique. And I think that looks good. So I'm going to take my little splatter from my layering leaves and just splatter that ground for my chicken to be standing on. Oh, so cute. All All right, so we are done with that. We're going to move that to the side, and that to the side, and I'm going to get rid of, I can still see a bit of a shadow right in here. I don't think you guys will be able to see that, but there is a little bit of a shadow of just a titch of that. So now I'm going to take a cleanish. I did rinse it, but I didn't scrub it. Hello, Jeannie from Southeast Wisconsin. How are you this beautiful Thursday? All right, so I'm picking up my balmy blue and I'm coming in and giving my chicken a blue sky to be back up against. So do any of you out there have this set? Have you played with it yet? This was literally my first play with this adorable set. It will not be my last for sure, because it's just too cute. All right. I think that looks good. Get that out of the way. And I don't want any blue ink. Because I have in-person classes, I have 3. I have more than 3 actually, but I have 3 here with me right at the moment. So I'm giving this just a little bit more time to dry. So I'm going to, all of the measurements can be found on my blog. Give me about 10 minutes once I'm done here to add all my links and all that kind of stuff. Okay, lift that up to make sure I am straight. Come on, you're just there. That looks good to me. Okay, so we can take our little bit of our gingham and stick this on the bottom. I have to tell you, my son Connor, who lives with us, so funny last night. He had the sincere look on his face, and he says, "Mom, this is my first birthday with my girlfriend, and so I'd like to give her a nice card. So I was wondering if it would be possible to get a card from you." I thought that was the funniest thing ever. I looked at him and I said, "Of course, don't you know it's against the law to be buying a card for somebody when your mother has like a gazillion cards in her office and in displays out in her classroom area? You just have to pick the one you want." I thought that was so funny. Yes, her birthday is on Saturday, so you'll have to take a look at all the cards I've got and decide whether he wants a floral type or does he want a cutesy card. It is a cute stamp set, isn't it, Jeannie? So cute. And you could use your own imagination and make that chicken any color you want. Okay, now I'm going to open that to glue that so that I've got a nice flat surface. And I'm just placing it so that I've got a nice even border around. And I can see the little, because I was needing to change my blade, so I'm just running my fingernail underneath that to kind of push that, any of those fuzzies down. All right, so, and then this will go right over top like that. However, we're not doing that yet because we want to color this dude up here. So we have Granny Apple Green and light, it's dark Granny Apple Green for the polka dots. I don't know if it's his boxers or if it's a bathing suit. You decide what you think it should be. And then light blueberry bushel. And I'm going to use the pointed end so that I can easily get around those circles without too much trouble when I am sitting away. There. Okay, and then our legs. Our legs are light pumpkin pie, and I'm stopping. Let me zoom in. Can I zoom in just a smidge more? Yeah, so I am stopping right at the bend there. All right, because then we're using the gray granite, where that would be those feathers. However, I'm going to come in with just a little bit of the dark gray, that was light, up here at the top, where it would be a little darker shadowy. And then here we go. And this is our dark again. So we're going to go just a bit here on the eyelids, and then just like that, down there where it might be a little darker. So what is your favorite new product? I would love to know. Is it a new stamp set, new paper, new color? Alrighty. Now we need dark real red for the, whatever these things are that are hanging. I don't know what they are. I live in town. I don't have chickens. So, and then our beak is also light pumpkin pie. There we go. And then we've got light and dark Daffodil Delight. So, just a little flick there, a little under there. Coming in. Whoop, wrong end. I don't want that end. I want the other end. I find there is a huge difference between my Daffodil Delight light and dark. Some blends, there's not that much of a difference. In others, there's a giant difference. So I'm just going over those lines. It does not have to be completely blended out. It's fine to have a little bit of the darker showing. There we go. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. All right. And we're going to bring in my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And we're going to bring some tape in. So when you're looking at the catalog and you like a layout, all you have to do is just use whatever, if you don't have those products that they're using, use what you have on hand. Change it up slightly like I did. I changed the color, I changed the sizing of that layer. Alrighty, and there is our cutie pie. Oh my gosh, am I too high there? When I'm so zoomed in, it's hard to see. Okay, so now all we have to do is add some, where did I put you? Right here. We've got to add our little dimensionals. And I'm using the babies. And one down there. And then this piece here, I'm going to just cut a strip off. And then, because I want on our little dude's feet. And since I've got this, let's just add that to there. All right, give that a press. You really love the Daisy Suite. I just got the Daisy bundle in, and I have not done anything with it. So I know I'm going to love it. All right, so I'm going to take my reverse tweezers here so that I can see where I'm going to be putting. So I think that looks good. There. Otherwise, my hand's in the way. So now we are going to just cut this down. We want the roost to be its own little strip, and the other two, and it doesn't have to be perfect cut. It makes it fun, I think. Adds a little bit to it. There we go. So that, now you rule. Get my little fuzzies out of there. Okay, and I wanted these separate. So There we go. And take you down just a hair more. And same with you, I think. A little bit more. Okay, bring this back so that these guys, come on, get a little mini each. There, one there. I was concerned that I wasn't going to be able to go live today. My internet was acting really goofy. It was going in and out. So, flip you over. All right. So again, I'm using my reverse tweezers and I'm putting you right up here. And before I really press, I'm going to lift that up and that looks good. And then rule. And I'm just going to bring it down slightly. I like cutting my sentiments apart so that it's not one long. I think it just makes it more fun. So I'm going to take my Stampin' Seal and I'm going to just, did I get that? It only went on half. Just a second there. There we go. So I'm just going to take and roll that. All right. And I've got my linen thread, so I'm going to cut a little piece. And I'm going to use my fingers to straighten that out. All right. So we're going to just do a little circle, like a little nest is what I was thinking that would be. So we're just going to start it. And because we've got the tape on there, we don't want it too big. Come on, get off my finger. And I'm just winding it around. Stick, silly thread. I'm trying to wind it so that it's not sticking too much to my fingers here. It's always easy and quick when you're doing it all by yourself. And then the second that you're going live with people, it's like, oh, I don't want to cooperate. All right, I like that. So let's snip that. And let's just take, straighten you a bit there. Now we can put one right in the middle and a little piece on either end, just because and there. Peel the backing. So fun. My father-in-law is going to laugh at this Father's Day card. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. Now I don't like the way that's sitting, so let's pull you up. There we go. All right. Back on here. There. So we want you about there. Lift that up to make sure. There. Now I can press it down so that it's not crooked. Now to apply this to the front, we don't want liquid adhesive up here or any adhesive, because then it won't open. So we just need to decide whereabouts is that going to sit. And then I know that from below my thumb, I can put my adhesive. And there we go. So we're going to try to get this as centered as possible. I think that looks good. I like to lift it up so that I can see. And you can see I've got no adhesive behind there. And this gives you a smidge more writing room. And that is today's card. Let's zoom you out slightly. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope that I've inspired you to take a look at cards you've received, like this adorable one, and change it up to whatever you've got on hand for your different colors and your different sets and all that. Yeah. So if you have any questions at all, please reach out. I am always happy to help in any way that I can. Don't forget about that joining special. I would love to welcome you to my Sassy Stampers family. You can live anywhere in Canada and be part of my team. And don't forget about that designer series paper sale that's going on throughout the month. 15% off select papers. I hope I've taught you something today. If you didn't know how to change the blade in our trimmer, easy peasy to do. So don't forget to use this month's host code when shopping in my online store. My little Miss Maisie, she's upstairs snoozing on the couch. So that is all for me today. Thank you so much. Have a fabulous weekend, you guys. I hope that whatever you have planned, you have fun. And I will see you on Monday. All right. Bye for now.